All right, and we're back for game three with very different teams and very different players. And the only thing that's the same is that we're still playing League of Legends. Nobody knows
Mm.
why, but yeah, we're here, and maybe Alex will be starting the game at some time. And by Alex, I mean Prowler. Um,
All right, I'm gonna get this out of the way now. If no one bans Caitlyn, I quit.
all right, deal. Yeah, perfect.
Right.
Thank you, thank you. I'm tired of seeing her in my games, and I don't want to cast her right now.
The first pick, blue side didn't even like you didn't even make the other team do it. They just were like, yeah, nope, this isn't
What
happening.
must be done?
Good for them.
Okay, we've seen Rocket banned every single time so far, so
Must be a Queen Elizabeth special.
yeah, definitely showing some respect there.
Yeah, absolutely. I realize right now, and I apologize to everyone that's ever lived, that I didn't tell the other teams what roles the other players were playing. So that might explain some of the weird bans, right? Like
Yeah, because
target banning the
Olivia.
Soraka versus the jungler doesn't make much sense.
Yep.
Um, but hey, this is just for fun. The pick ban isn't that serious, um, and we're all having fun, right?
Yeah, I know that we had discussed maybe doing blind, but I do think this actually does work better so that, if we do see something like this busted Caitlyn, you can ban it away. So I'm glad we went with this instead.
Absolutely. I think once again, I apologize to everyone that I'm not on my A game right now. But next time that we do this, the teams will be at least shown to the other team prior to prior to the start. That way they're able to like not ban the Caitlyn if the other person only plays Lux AD carry. But maybe we'll just start some new LCUS rules where oh god,
And here we go.
that has to be a top lane.
If
I
I
actually
see,
I don't remember. I scouted both of those guys, and I saw it on one of their champ histories, but I don't remember which one.
even if it's troll, I want them to play Yas, Yone bot lane. Someone needs to do it to split. I told, J Dog said he was going to play Yas, and he did. And I was like, if you do it during the actual season, you better have a Yone support at some point in the split. I need to see it.
Yeah, so that is a mid lane Yone. Um, and mid lane Yone obviously set top Morgana support. Yeah,
I have seen Morgana flex a few times to mid lane here recently,
yeah,
but I know that Morgana is a one of Tenebras's highest champs, so very likely that's her pick.
you actually make a really good point. Um, Morgana jungle is a thing,
Oh yeah, that's true too.
which Prowler does a ton. I don't know if Token does, but Token would be someone that I would expect to do something crazy like that. But also Prowler plays it as one of his few mid lane champions as well. Um, so that could be going mid as well. Um, did his PC crash? Nope, he pulled out the Singed. That sucks.
You don't like watching Singe run around the map and just literally run away the entire time?
I hope that for Eternal's first showing, he likes to see that.
That's fair. Last pick before some more bans, and it's gonna be the Varus. Okay, okay. Interesting choice. I know that he had some sizable nerfs, so you're not really seeing him as much here recently. So
Yeah, one of WD fans' best champions though, so that will be exciting to see. Really good
Not a
player
problem.
from there. Misfortune ban because right now I think they're assuming that Tilt the Pig is 80 carry, which is a fair assessment.
yep.
Um, if they were banning more things, maybe they'll ban the Hecarim away from tokens, since I saw that earlier.
Yeah, the Hecarim would be a good one.
Leave the cane up because
Yeah.
you want to see the cane again. Nocturne ban. Both of those, both Prowler and Token play Nocturne. Warwick ban.
Okay, I like that band. Warwick's really really strong right now. So,
Yeah.
and another Ivern band. That always cracks me up. Ivern's such a hit or miss champ in my opinion. You either love him or you hate him.
With Ivern and Caitlyn, that
Ooh,
would be a crazy team.
yep.
The Lee Sin. The Lee Sin. Where's Jeff? Somebody call Jeff. He posted in the group the other day um, that he wanted to see more jungle Lee.
Last pick going down, and it looks like so
Volibear jungle.
Volibear jungle. Yep, Volibear is another one of those champs that's really really strong right now. So it's a good pick. Mordekaiser. Okay. Mordekaiser mid, I
Mord.
assume. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess Mordekaiser into Yone.
I think that's probably not too terrible.
No, that's probably really good.
Yeah.
Um, the
I
question's
think
gonna be if he could actually 1v1 Yone late game.
yeah, I was gonna say I think I actually think Prowler wins late game with Mord there. I think early game might be the struggle, depending on how quick Shug how do you say that? Shug. We're gonna call him Shug.
Shugo.
Uh
I think he
Shugo.
Shugo.
Shugo? Okay, yeah. So depending on how quick he is at, Yone's abilities and dodging and everything like that, I think he can win early, but I do think Mordekaiser, after getting some items and able to slow Yone down, I think he wins that late game.
Yeah, that's true. Mordekaiser's really good, and plus, like, what if Mord just grabs Tristana or Singed and stops Singed from running around like a maniac?
True.
Um,
One thing I do want to note is so the last game that we saw a very, very clear draft. A lot of suppression, keep Caitlyn alive. Um, this one, though, it does kind of seem a little more almost random, like solo queue picks.
mhm. I'd say so. Wally and Rolex are friends in real life and playing two games with the same team. I assume they managed to get a nice draft going for Cowbell last game. And yeah, now definitely it's just a whole bunch of, at least seems to be a whole bunch of whatever they want, which is still good. That all end up good. What do you think about Cowbell?
Which side is which? Sorry.
We're just gonna say Cowbell's red side, since the logo's red.
Okay. Well, I think honestly, I think they have the better team fight. You've got the Lee Sin who can, pick someone and be like, all right, you're gonna be the first person we fight by kicking you back into, the Mordekaiser ult or the set pool. Then you've got Varus who just has a really, really good CC ult, and then Morgana with another really, really good CC ult. So I think they win team fights as long as they don't fall too far behind. But the other team has a really good, peel team. Singed, you're not going to catch him if he's on his game, and Volibear is another one that can get in there and start that fight, and then has a way to get out. Same with Tristana, she can just jump away. I think Yone and Not might have a little more trouble getting away, but I like both these things though.
No, I like it too. I'm very excited to see the dives with Singed and Volibear. Volibear ult, right? Just take out that tower. But I think if you know, I'm not a big Lee Sin fan. Sorry, Jeff. Um, I don't like Lee Sin anymore because I feel like if he doesn't pop off early game, why are you not playing something more useful?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, he has a shield, even if you're doing bad. I think someone actually said that too.
You are
Uh,
correct. Sigtal Lord himself.
yep. Shout out to you, buddy.
Yeah.
But I don't I don't think he's a terrible pick here though. Like I said, but
Terrible, no. Uh, just not what I would pick. And everyone's allowed to do whatever they want.
well,
Um,
I think he has a lot of potential though, simply because of some of the champs they picked. You described that Volibear going in and ulting tower. If Lee's there to respond though with that counter jungle and kick him away, that ults for nothing. Um, or if he can kick him farther back, if it's a mid lane matchup or something like that. So there's definitely room for Lee to show his worth for this team. Um, but I do kind of agree and understand what you're saying. I think someone maybe like a Gragas would have been a maybe a better choice.
we got some Dark Star synergy going on the red team.
Yep. Oh man, no skin for the Volibear. I love Beekeeper Singed though, but the Dark Star synergy and the Coven Morgana, whew, that skin is great. Definitely gonna have to give it to Red Side for the skin wars.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this overlay. Story of my life. Did I do it? I did it. It's amazing. Let's hope the
And
game isn't 45 minutes in yet. All right. Yeah. Cool. I'm excited to see some of these players play different positions as well. And really excited to see. Um, oh, singed with no teleport. Now I'm not excited for anything.
Yep, got the Ghost and Ignite, hoping to play super aggressive. Meanwhile, on the other side, though, you've got two teleports, both top lane and mid lane, so expect a lot of ability to respond, especially with Prowler being the one that has that teleport. He's got really good map awareness typically, so
Yeah, as a former, not former, as a top laner and a jungler, very map aware, especially with teleports. Looks like they're doing a 5 point, or is that just a? Oh,
Prowler getting real close, and he's gonna be able to catch the Yone
maybe
here.
maybe
Yone.
he watched our last game and he wants to be
Yes.
able to play next split.
Yes. All right, Prowler, you're good. You're set. Even if you int all game, you're good to go, buddy.
Yep. Everyone else from the last game, you're gone.
Oh man. Honestly, actually, I know we're giving them hell for not doing any crazy invades, but I think right now it is a scouting match. They don't really. Everyone's probably a little bit nervous. You're not actually on, organized teams or anything like that, so they're just trying to play it safe. So I get it. I don't respect it, but I get it.
Yeah, it's been 18 months, 16 months, something crazy like that since they've played casted streamed games. Besides some of our other minor content. Plus, like, do you really want to just go in, get a pentakill at level 1, and have the rest of the game be useless? Solo queue
Yeah.
maybe, but not on stage. Oh, oh,
Once again, I feel like there's a missed opportunity from red side, not death pushing. Morgana and Varus over here definitely could have at least gotten some damage down since Lee started top side.
yeah, I noticed that General Wally and his support, Burn the Heretic, um, went this really safe path both games.
Yeah,
Which, hey, I mean, that's how you do it.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you time it right, you don't miss any farm or anything. So it is the smarter way to go.
Oh, level
Oh
2 power
man,
spike.
yeah, getting some damage down on this Yone.
Oof.
Already have a first blood though.
Yeah, bot lane hit level 2 before the other side, and the Nautilus hook just came in and got the Morgana.
Gotta respect that level 2 power spike. Uh, that's something we actually don't see a whole lot in the LCUS, in my opinion. Is full level 2 engage if you beat the other side to it.
No, I agree with that. Much more safe play, but maybe there will be now. Yone is getting shoved in under the tower by the Mordekaiser, which I think makes sense.
Yeah.
Good job of ward. Bot lane just farming up again. Normal stuff. Large CS lead, but huge waves crashing.
Ooh, meanwhile, Prowler's actually going to counter jungle a little bit. He said, why not? Yone knows, though, I think, and he's going to come down and try and maybe do something.
But he takes the whole camp.
Yep, and really doesn't take much damage from it either. Yone might be in trouble here.
Don't do it.
Ooh, taking the tower shot kind of evens it up a little bit, though. So, meanwhile, top lane, Singed really hasn't like ran off and done a whole lot. Normally, you see them run behind tower and stay in that little section between tier 1 and tier 2.
Yeah, it hasn't proxied. No. Got the flash out of set during the early engage top. Hopefully that doesn't set the tone for the whole game with the top lane. But, Waller's mid, Lee Sin's looking bot side.
Ooh, gets a nice grab on Yone for mid. And Prowler is not letting up on this Yone.
No, that's how you have to play versus Yone and Yasuo.
Yep.
If you don't get an early lead, it's like crush them later.
It's true.
Lee Sin's still bot, farming up, trying to keep up with the Volibear. Much easier clear on Volibear than Lee Sin. You know. Oh, Morgana
Oh, another
again.
flick on Morgana. Tristan jumps
doesn't
in.
have flash anymore. Nail heal on.
Ooh, lands the binding on Nautilus. So Lee comes in. He's able to get the kill to Varus. It looks like they're going to stop with that, though. Tristana is forced to walk away.
I would have flashed for it.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
think I
flash
would
on Tilted Pig. Could have done it. You know you want to.
Ooh, lands the hit. Jumps
Mordekaiser's here too.
Ooh, has to back
They're
out
shoving
though.
the wave in.
I think they're going to go for drag here instead, though.
Oh, come on.
I would dive it, man. Shove that wave in, dive. You have
Dive
all 4.
it.
That's all right. Drag's a good call here too, though. I think they could have done both.
Yeah, I agree. I think they needed to shove that wave a little bit harder because, like, they didn't run away after the.
Ooh, Nautilus gets the hook on Varus, doing a lot of damage. Ignites, flashes to try and finish it. Is it going to be enough? I think he's going to live. Yep, barely. Meanwhile, they haven't finished the Strake yet, so there you go. Is Lee Sin going to be able to get out here? Nautilus
Morgana takes the
hook on
binding
Morgana.
like a bro.
Oh, she's going to pay, I think, with her...
No,
oh
no,
my gosh.
no.
The binding.
Blast code, and they make
get
it.
away.
Holy
One of the cleanest
cow.
escapes of the night. Good job. Gets the dragon, gets away. Amazing. Beautiful. I loved it.
Yeah, that was great. Lots of team play there. Minor CS leads across the map, but oh, Yone going in level 6.
I want to give a shout out to WD fan. Him moving up to that location. You know, he got picked off by that Nautilus, but it provided enough time for the rest of them to burn down that dragon before Nautilus could make it up there. So.
And he didn't die either.
Yeah, and he still got away too. Like,
I was
really
not expecting that. I was about to blame him for burning his flash for no reason.
Meanwhile, the top lane we were a little bit worried about. They're staying pretty even in CS. It's only 10 difference at the moment.
Yeah, that Yone hit level 6 and it was just like, okay, I'm gonna win the game now. Which we noticed was not how Yasuo did it last game. I wonder if, like, it's really the kid of the champions.
Ooh.
Now he's going in. Has him in the death pit.
I think he's going to be able to get this, and even if he doesn't, Lee is just, yeah, there we go. So, gets the kill.
Oh my god, the fight bot lane. WD fans level 6 to level 4 and 5. Cleans one up. Binding misses. Gets the flash from Tilted Pig. No flash on WD fan. Charges the hit. If he hits this shot, oh my god. Gets the double kill with the W.
Nice. As that was happening, we had a fight top lane as well. Singed went in on Set, but Set was able to really put down some damage, and he barely got away. So a lot of stuff happening all at once.
What a fiesta. Good plays all around. Really impressed with the mental to TP back into Yone. And then the bot lane. They've got I don't know where this level advantage came from, but it just I got nothing to say about that besides that level advantage crushed it, and now you have a 3-0 Varus who's building on hit, who will just be
Yep.
able to shred your whole team with any amount of peel. But I played with Prowler before, so there will be no peel for Varus.
Ooh, it looks like Sinjin and Volibear setting up to take advantage of the fact that Set is pushed up really far, but Lee Sin is here, so he might be able to respond. Getting the slowdown. Set's able to get the pull. There's the ultimate from Volibear.
Lee still has kick,
Haymaker.
gets flipped back.
Oh, here comes Lee Sin, provide the shield. The Ignite's going to burn down Set, though, and Lee Sin is forced to run away. Volibear is still huge. Lands the stun. Looks like Lee is going to get away. Mordekaiser was moving up, and I think they knew that. Yeah, Set just pushed up a little too far with both of them right there waiting for it.
Yeah, no, and that was close. Lee Sin might have been able to flash kick people away, but still, I think he did the right thing. Unfortunate outcome, but that's okay. Gold's still even. Gold difference isn't that heavy anywhere on the map. Even with the 3 kills on the Varus, he's only up 200 gold. I guess the real difference is Mordekaiser has a 500 gold difference over the Yone.
Yeah.
Still level 5 for the supports, level 7 for the Varus.
It does look like there's going to be a switch, at least temporarily, Set into Yone instead. We'll see how it works. Mordekaiser chasing down the Singed. He's fast, but is he fast enough? He's doing no damage. Lands another Q. Is he going to be able to get there? Nope. All right, Singed makes it out.
But he has a 2-level lead on the Singed too, which is crazy. I guess that shows the power of teleport used in the right way.
Yep.
Lee Sin's bot. Morgana Binding almost hits the Nautilus. Fight mid from the Set.
Ooh. Okay, nice. Pretty decent trade right there.
Yeah. I don't play top. I don't play Set, but I think Set does Triforce into Bork, or is it Bork into Triforce?
I don't really play Set a whole lot either, so
well, I guess we're about to learn.
Yep. Probably I would imagine Triforce first.
What they say? Tons of damage.
Yep.
Oh,
ooh, nice landing from the Morgana, but she's gonna.
But there's still the Nautilus.
Here comes the ult from Nautilus, though. Yep, gonna knock him up, but he's so far away that it doesn't matter. They just have to back off.
Yeah, just for a flash, I think that's fine.
I think both sides are wanting to try set up for Dragon. Lee does.
It's an Infernal. Maybe we'll end up with a Mountain Rift.
Mordekaiser's coming behind. Uses the Blast Cone to get away from danger. Everyone's kind of just dancing around right now. Probably just start it back up.
Lee Sin backed, was able to finish his Warrior Enchant. Definitely has the gold advantage, well, effective gold advantage versus the Volibear if he gets back into the fight. Top lane still has TP versus obviously no TP.
Yep.
Oh, that knot hook.
Ooh, very close on that Dark Binding. It looks like both of them just kind of backed off.
I think Volibear really had to back as soon as I saw Lee Sin go away, because if they go and fight over this, there's no way that blue team can win that 4v4, let alone 5v5 if Set TP's down.
Which they definitely have enough wards down there that Set has his pick on where to teleport to.
Yeah,
a lot of damage on this Trist right now. She needs to be very careful, and Varus Snipe could end up taking her out.
Yeah, WD fan poking him. There's Binding and there's Varus ult.
Here comes the start for Dragon. Yone looking like he might try and do something here, but I think they're going to get it burned down before anyone can really respond. Volibear's coming in a little bit too late. Yep.
That was quick.
I mean, this Mord hurts, so...
Yeah, Mord hurts. Doesn't even have boots yet. Lee Sin had the whole Warrior Enchant. Volibear's still farming up, which is good, but is sitting on 2,000 gold. Like...
Meanwhile... Bot is looking to get some more plates. We have a fight going on top. Set gets a nice pull onto Singed, and he's forced to run away. A lot of even trades going on between those two. So,
Does anyone know how the Yone E interaction works with Mordekaiser ult? So like if Yone
oh yeah,
E's
yeah, yeah.
and then gets ulted, does he pop back to his E?
And if he
Or
does it pull him outside of the realm
yeah.
range? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't
And
know that one yet.
and it's really hard to tell in spectator mode what Mordekaiser's doing at all. So I don't know if we're
True.
gonna learn today, but maybe we'll
Yeah.
have a follow-up interview if we think that happened.
And
Was
here, once again, here's the power teleport. Mordekaiser already back to lane. It looks like Blue's going to try and get this rift. We'll see if Red has any ability to respond. They do have 3 there that could try and collapse.
the gold and item and level lead mid lane evened out, but
They're pinging it, but it's a little too late. Lee
Lee
comes
goes
in. Ooh, it's not where you want to be, buddy.
Still has flash, so he's safe. Mordekaiser collapsing up. Gregosaurus Rex standing in a bush, waiting for a hook, misses the hook, has ult up, does not use it. Morgana shield down. Morgana gets a binding
Ooh,
on.
it's a binding on him. Yep.
Gets the ult, has Nautilus has flash, won't use it. Oh, Varus turns to the...
Ooh, she's going to get away. Another binding. Oh, here comes the hourglass, though. But I think they're going to be able to finish him off. Yep. Doesn't
And
even get
we
the
missed
hook.
the top side kill on the Volibear. At least I did. What an exciting game.
Yeah, this is much more even.
Yeah, but
Yone going in on Mordekaiser. He pulls him in. He's very far out. Gosh, he's just not doing anything to that shield, though. Meanwhile,
oh, Yone going Bork first? That doesn't make any sense.
he wants that healing, man.
Yeah, but just like you don't get Bork, you don't get Bork ever on like 80 carries anymore, right? Like you just go Death Stance.
No, recently the like last patch or something made work really strong on certain.
Oh my god,
carries.
the solo kill top lane.
Very good. Meanwhile, there's also a fight down bottom.
Set is sitting on 3,000 gold, and solo killed the Singed.
All right, Goblin, go back and spend some money.
Right. Oh, and so
and a chase down bot lane.
Volibear got grabbed in. Varus is just taking Krugs while Mordekaiser fights the Volibear.
Yep. That is not what you want to jump into. A Mord with his area going on. I forget what that ability is called. His passive.
His passive is Darkness Rises, and Realm of Death is his ult.
Yeah.
Oh, Yone going in mid. Yone ult. Yone doing whatever Yone does.
But it's not going to be enough.
That is one thing that would be very frustrating as a Yone player. Bouncing back to your shadow without being able to control it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, I guess if they didn't do that, though,
he'd be so busted.
Yeah, like he's already pretty decent, I guess, but
like
he would have. Yeah. He'd just have so much more unnecessary mobility if he had that. Like
if he had Z ult or like LeBlanc W type movement.
Yeah. Another good binding from Morgana.
Yeah.
Don't think they're even gonna get the tower off this. Another good binding. Varus going in, doing a lot of damage to Yone. He has to flash away. Ooh, Varus flashes to get the kill. Very nice. Singed thought about going in, but as soon as Varus was able to just immediately snipe out Yone, they decided to back out. Good call, honestly, good call.
I think what blue team needs right now is Singed to start. Pick
good pull.
4-man knockup. Too bad they don't have a Yasuo.
Too much damage coming out of red, though.
They need Singed to go split.
Yeah, agreed.
Just run through the jungle, run through everywhere, give up 6 kills, but let your team farm back into this game.
I feel like this is going to be another dragon for red, but blue is up, so...
No flash on Volibear, no ult on Volibear. Has Predator, also has the
Oh my gosh. The binding and the pull from Mordekaiser on the Singe. Beautiful. Meanwhile, though, Volibear is able to at least clean up the kill on Morgana.
Yeah.
She stayed on that backside to try and be deterrent and clear out wards, which was enough to at least guarantee them the dragon for one kill to blue side. I'd say that's worth.
No, you know.
Ooh, hook on set from Nautilus. Trist with a ton of damage down. W, oh my gosh, ignites on set, but he's gonna be able to walk away.
The boss just walks away.
Gosh, the W on set is so strong. It doesn't matter how much you do if you can land that.
Especially in a situation like that where, with how big that shield is, you have to, like, Tristana would have had to flash ult him.
Yep.
And just hoped because he couldn't ult him right after the W happened.
And you would have had to do that under tower.
Yeah, right.
Like, it's just, oh man. So we're currently looking at about a 3,500 lead for red side, but and a 3 Drake lead on them as well. But I still don't think blue's quite out of this.
No, they're not out of it. But I think that red team is in the right mental state to really close out this game as well.
Oh, absolutely. This is reds to lose, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Another great binding. Gets the pull from Mordekaiser. Lee Sin goes in. Volibear ults, though, to try and turn things around. You've got a ton of damage.
Kills.
Nautilus gets picked off. Meanwhile, Sinch is kind of just running around behind them, not really doing a whole lot.
Yeah.
Tristana is able to escape. They did manage to pick off the Lee Sin, so it's a 2-for-1 there.
Yeah, and Yone just off farming bot lane.
I mean, ideally you want the Singed to split push, like you said, especially since in that fight he kind of did just stand back and was like, oh crap, I'm not on the right side for this. I'm not doing anything. Whereas Yone could have probably contributed a little more to that fight.
Yeah, I was really thinking we'd end up with a proxy Singe, but I guess without teleport, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Another great pull from Mordekaiser. Yone trying to do some work. Tristana chasing down Morgana, though, who has to hourglass. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. As soon as she comes up, Tristana's going to be able to burst her down. Meanwhile, Mordekaiser's having to run away from the Singe, who does toss him over, doing some work. Tristana's coming back in, trying to get the kill on him. Is it going to be? Is it going to be? He's got the shield up. He's able to flash away.
Oh, no. Tig, oh, no.
And Varus is able to finish off. Oh, my gosh. That poor Tristana.
He was just trying his best.
They were so close to getting Mordekaiser there, but that flash at the perfect time and then Set coming in to clean it up. Very well played.
Yeah, that was something. I was really expecting Mord to die there. Tristan to get a jump back. And
Blue's still doing the right things, though. Like, that still was a good fight. They just need a few more, you know, a little bit more time, get some more items. Trist needs to be able to do some more damage.
Yeah, and there's 2 items on the 80 carry now. And there is crit cloak finally on Yone, so he's at almost 50% crit.
I think this is a free Baron for red. Singe might try to come in here, but honestly, you shouldn't. You just shouldn't. You're alone. The rest of your team's not going to get there in time. Just don't.
21-minute Baron. Dragon's coming up.
Oh my god. Tristana deciding to jump in. Nautilus trying his best to just keep the team off. Now they look like they're trying to trickle in, but
saves the day, but
yeah.
Morgana binding again.
Binding it. That thing has so much range, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and especially with the mobility boots that Morgana has.
Very questionable play on the Tristana. Good job on the Nautilus saving her, but you really shouldn't have jumped in there. Baron was already gone. Ooh, good bait from Prowler onto the Volibear. Looks like they're setting up for this drag. I can't see how much time's on it, but I imagine that's what they're doing since everyone's hanging around. Ooh, a lot of damage on the Volibear. Pulls him into the realm. I don't think you're going to be able to escape. Easy, quick kill on the Volibear for the Mordekaiser. Meanwhile, Tristana is having to run away. Lee Sin does land the punch, jumps to her. Yone and Tristana fighting Lee Sin, putting down a lot of damage, able to kill him.
This might be the play.
Oh, Singe is able to toss Mordekaiser into turret, so
Mordekaiser does not even notice.
yep, too much shielding. So that will be a 1-for-1. But Volibear is already back up almost, and Lee still has 20 seconds. I think at this point you force a fight at Dragon, right? Because Red has started it. Blue, you need to go in and at least get some kills for
right,
it. Then throws Morgana over. It looks like that's exactly what they're going to do, but Mordekaiser lands an E on pretty much the whole team. A lot of damage out. Tristan is finally doing work. Binding landed on Singed. Varus is putting down some damage with his ults. Yone is forced to flash away from the set. Looks like Yone, Trist, and Volley are the only ones left up. Meanwhile, Mordekaiser is the only one to die as they take Mountain Soul.
Huge shutdown, though. Very, very good shutdown. The question is, will that actually have an impact on the game? I think the answer is no. But still a good shutdown. They now have Mountain Soul, which is a pretty decent soul. And the fight really turned around once half of the red team started paying attention to the fight and off the Dragon.
So I think Mountain Soul wins Red the game simply because of the Mordekaiser being as far ahead as he is, and Set also does really well with Mountain Soul. It's already so hard for them to kill this Mordekaiser, as we've seen. He fought off 4 of them for so long during that Dragon fight, and now he just has, just that little bit more to keep him alive longer.
Yeah, but now, now they're getting super minions funneled into the base, which is...
Oh, Nautilus is going to land the hook on Morgana. It looks like the entire team's going on. Black Shield is not going to be enough, I don't think. Set being forced away now. Yone ults in, is able to hit both Varus and Set in that, but his E tosses him back.
Meanwhile, jumps over.
Yep, Volibear also. Varus is able to get the kill on Tristana. Man, this Nautilus lands another hook on Set, who is able to get away because no one else is there. Meanwhile, Lee Sin helping mid just tear up the base. And then Mordekaiser and Lee Sin rotating bot. So they get some kills, but they're going to pay for it with a tower.
Yeah, I mean, the kills are good. You get the gold, but they're opening up the map more. The Nautilus hooks are good, but they just don't have the follow-up damage yet. Infinity Edge is still 1,300 gold away for Yone, and that's when he will finally start doing damage again. But Varus just picked up the Hurricane, so they'll have to pop Varus and then worry about the Mordekaiser.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I have to say, the skill shots from both Nautilus and Morgana this game have been amazingly on point.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And now Morgana has the Hourglass as well. Like, won't get picked off there. Morgana had ult on when they died last fight. And next time they'll just stop watching, stun the whole team.
Yeah, I think right now Red stalls out though. 3 of them don't have flash, so if something goes wrong, they don't have a way to really escape. So I think they hold off for a little bit. Meanwhile, Blue's strategy should be the opposite. They should just kind of sit back and farm.
Yeah, get Yone more items. Maybe get a QSS on Tristana. Put Singed in a side lane again. Just draw someone from their team over to you. No offense to Singed, but he's not really doing much. So making it a 4v4 instead of a 5v5 is at least something.
I think Singed thought he was going to do a lot better early in this game, and that's why he brought Ignite instead of Teleport. But that's one of those moves where if you're wrong, like, it hurts your team a lot, because he can't really afford to split push here. If he's away, if he's bot lane and the fight happens top, then there's no way for him to respond. Mordekaiser is able to grab the pull on Nautilus. Meanwhile, Volibear is able to backline ult to the rest of the team, but they're kind of just dancing around, letting the Volibear take damage. He's trying to do all the work. Nautilus hooks back in. Yone with his Spirit comes in.
That combo.
The entire team. Good stuff. Tristan is able to put down some damage and pops the GA. Takes out the Varus. They're doing work on the Mordekaiser. Singe running around poisoning him the whole time. Lee Sin is able to get away. They get the kill on Mordekaiser. Lee barely escapes. And that is the shutdown that they needed. That is the turnaround that they need. Play
Holy
smart,
crap.
play safe, wait for Red to make a mistake.
But but now Set TP's to the Baron. They're gonna try to two-man
Ooh,
Baron while no one's
okay.
paying attention.
I
Nope.
like this call. You know that Trist and Singed are in base because you have super minions pushing down mid. Um, it's risky, but I think they can do it if no one responds.
Yeah.
However, Singed is on his way to check it out,
Yeah, and
and with
there's no Bork on Set still, um, which led them not to be able to finish it as quickly as they might have. But you know, it's not like Lee Sin is the damage-dealing Baron taker that everyone wants either.
True, Morg trying to steal that scuttle.
Nice secure from Gregosaurus Rex.
Yep. Meanwhile, though, Mordekaiser's bot and no one's there to respond to him yet. Sin's just trying to make his way, but if they don't do something, he's gonna end up being able to take this tower as well. Applying a
Yeah.
lot of map pressure.
I think Singed should be able to just wave clear versus almost anyone.
Yeah, yeah,
It's,
he's definitely the best choice for Sinning. Well, I guess Tristana might be the best choice if you're not worried about, losing a fight somewhere else, because you want her to get that gold, obviously. Ooh, ult
going
from
into
the
Mordekaiser.
Nautilus. Entire team on the Mordekaiser.
Do
Uh,
you really want that when your Mordekaiser just ults somebody? Like, you
I
can't
mean,
pick him off. He ends up in a
everyone
1v.
left.
Oh my
There we
god!
go. With a beautiful ult from Volleybird, but it's not enough. Varus and Mordekaiser just picking down people. Morgana lands a snare, able to kill him. Tristana's the only one left. Set gets the grab on
Did you just
him,
get a
and that is
pentakill?
an ace.
No, someone stole it. But
Yeah,
that
someone
that's
stole
gonna
it.
be the game.
Yep.
Um, that was almost the fight. Yone's ult, and I think if Tristana had Hurricane, which Tristana never builds, so not
Yeah.
saying that he should have Hurricane, but they were so close to just popping everyone and getting the Triumph stacks off.
Yep. The engage from Volleybird there, the engage from um, Singed and Nautilus, like all of it was perfect. And then they all kind of ran away, and Volleybird had to kind of fight alone for a little bit, and then they re-engaged a little too late. But that, honestly, that was a really good game. Good
No,
performances
that
all
was
around.
great. Yeah.
I think
It
if I am gonna be critical though, I do think that the Singed not taking teleport, facing a team that has two of them, like I mean, we saw how much more map pressure Red side was able to apply with all that mobility and the teleports and things like that.
yeah,
So
absolutely. I think it's a learning opportunity for Cameron to LCUS is the team stage. We thrive on the teamwork. The teleport will probably come out next time, and it'll be a heck of a different laning experience.
yeah,
But
I do want to kind of reiterate what you just said, like because it is key. Uh, Time and time again, the teams that if you play this solo, if you're that kind of person who thinks you're going to come into this league and you're going to just play solo, you might do well for a while, but I promise you, you're gonna lose to these teams who work well together, who make those smart choices, who don't pick, those solo, um, your normal solo carry picks.
yeah,
I mean, you
absolutely.
yourself are a good testament to that. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen the team that you're on just, be getting dominated, and then you're like, all right, let's just play for late, let's just play for late, and then you guys turn around and you win.
Yeah, I play for late because I suck early. That's the strategy. So we're gonna wrap it up. I don't think we're gonna grab any interviews today because everyone played great. No one to call out specifically. I just wanted to give a shout out to everyone that played today, especially the people that played this late. I know Cameron was playing 2 hours later than everyone else, which is crazy. It's midnight there. Everyone on the East Coast and everyone on the West Coast that is playing super early for them. Appreciate that. I appreciate you casting Infinite. I hope you cast a lot more going forward. Uh,
Absolutely, I plan on
but
it.
but yeah, we'll see you guys on Sunday for the second Gym Class Feeders Scouting Edition for Split 6. Thanks everybody.